How's it going there? This is Jose Bonilla with the Get Pay Brigade. Thank you for joining me here. What I want to do is have a quick discussion. Most of my videos going to be about small businesses and trying to find different ways to educate you on how to generate revenue for your business specifically. So if that's something that you want to do, if you're an owner, chief financial officer, and you want to help the business grow, you want to learn different little tidbits. If you're a marketing expert or you're an inspiring marketing expert, you want to learn something, this is the channel to be on. Now the title here of what I want to talk about was how a restaurant owner asks his consumers, his patrons, to give them 1 star Yelp reviews. Now, what would drive a business owner to do something like that? I don't know, man. Let's go ahead and jump into it. I mean, this is a Italian pizza bistro, and he's like, you know what? Forget about it. I don't want no more 5 star reviews. Give me 1 star, right? Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look. This is Chef Davide Seratini. Now, what he felt is that Yelp was actually strong arming him to go ahead and procure their services, to go ahead and feature him at the top of their web page in order to get more views and more traffic and more likes and more reviews, right? Well, he's like, hey man, I'm already getting 5 star reviews. I'm doing extremely well in the area. Why do I need your services? No thanks, right? As soon as they did that to him and he said no, he noticed the very next day that they removed his 5 star reviews and put up a 1 star review that it was only one out of there, out of the many that he got. He actually got one star review and it was being featured at the top, and he just was baffled. He's like, what the heck happened to my 1 5 star reviews? And he called it back like, what are y'all doing here? Well, he says, hey man, I see that's what's occurring here. If you want us to make those kind of changes, then you will have to subscribe to our services. Oh, he was in an uproar, man. You can see his little comment on here. He says, I came from Italy and I know exactly what mafia extortion looks like. Yelp was manipulating reviews and hoping I will pay a protection fee. Oh, that's some big accusations right there, right? Ah, check it out. This is what he decided to do. He went to extremes, and this might actually have helped his business a whole lot better on there. He decided to give away a 50% discount off of any pizza for anybody who decides to give him a 1 star Yelp review. Oh man, I don't know about you. That sounds like advertising genius, because most people are gonna do something like that. They'll think it's hilarious. They're gonna tell their friends. The word is gonna spread, and they're kind of gonna feel bad. They're gonna ask him, "Why are you doing this?" And he's gonna tell them the story. Hey man, these guys are strong arming me, harming my business. And if you're a small local business and you want to support local businesses in your area, man, the patrons are gonna come in there and by the thousands provide him his reviews. So his thinking was like, hey, you know what? They took down my 5 star reviews. They kept giving me 1 star reviews, and they put it all the way at the top. Why not just get nothing but 1 star reviews? And if it's a good review, people get to see it anyway. What's the matter? I get to have more people come by, and I still get to increase my revenue. So I thought this was pretty hilarious. But check it out. Here's some of the reviews he got from the get go when he first started it out. Of course, the story's been out a while, but I just came across it, and there's some lessons to be had here. So I want to make sure that I pass this information on, and everybody can take advantage of it. So looking into the platform on here, what I'm seeing right now is that a few of the different reviews on here, you can say, hey, Yelp tries to get businesses to advertise with them, and they post better reviews for businesses that do. That's exactly what he was talking about, right? So Michael said, you know what? They will not remove dishonest reviews either. So what's going on there? And businesses suffer just because a competitor gets a friend to go over there to your specific establishment to write a fake bad review. And that happens a lot, man. It's happened to my own small business. I own another small business on there, Eternal Enchantment. And you can see it on Amazon. It's been successful. So many of the face creams on there. It's the anti-aging face cream. Now, I've been running that for quite some time as a beauty brand of my own. I also own another business called Aquadicted. I'm selling it's aquatic pet products and also the fish themselves as well. Now, so that's why I'm a business owner. Heck, I go ahead and practice what I preach, and I'm also consult, handle consulting for other businesses, small business owners out there that procure my services. I help them, win more. Okay, so this is why the reviews are important. I understand the reviews are important. The more reviews I have, my listing goes up to the top. The more reviews I have, more people actually go ahead and make more purchases. They actually trust my business more, right? So they said, you know what? I'm gonna leave a review and to be funny about it. It says Bottle Bistro is lousy with amazingly different Italian food that good Yelpers would hate. Still, I don't know. To me, that builds my curiosity. I want to go ahead and check out that spot. Now, here's another one from Terry. She said, upper crust pizza without the trip to Europe. Well, man, I don't know. That doesn't sound like a one-star review, right? It says, you can imagine you're on the Spanish Steps in Rome, but look around, paisano. It said, unless you like the classical architecture of the CVS or the lovely vistas of the storage unit across the street, don't come for the atmosphere. Hilarious one-star review. I love it. Okay, so he got thousands of one-star reviews where people actually complimented his restaurant and made a whole joke out of the whole Yelp and being strong on by Yelp. Now, so he decided to go ahead and take this to court. What is Yelp doing? This has got to be illegal. Has to be, right? So, Honorable Marcia S. Barzon went ahead and, she came to a ruling. She said that as Yelp has the right to charge for legitimate advertising services, which they do, that's correct, no debating that, the threat of economic harm that Yelp leveraged is, at most, hard bargaining. Oh, Lord have mercy. That sounds terrible, doesn't it? That sounds terrible that a company can do something like that. But hey, you know what? It is their webpage. It is their site. They have thousands and millions of followers, right? So if you want to dance on my page and have all my followers review and come here and check me out, check out your place, then you got to play by my rules. Yeah, fair enough, right? So, okay. Understood. So moving on. Now, let me bring about some different statistics on here. This is where it starts to get interesting and why I wanted to go ahead and bring this up. As far as the lessons learned, why did those reviews make him go so crazy? Why was he going on there? Heck, he even wrote some fake reviews for himself under another alias, okay? And the reason he was doing it is because he was realizing that he was getting more traffic when he did get those reviews. More patrons were stopping by, and he also noticed it was hurting him when he got some bad reviews, or that when they decided to go ahead and hide his 5-star reviews, right? Okay, so now check it out. This is why it's important. I cover the statistics, looking at the little orange infographic. You see that for every star, mind you, that there will be an approximate 5 to 9% increase in business revenue. Whoo, man. Look, let me put this in perspective. If you had a business that you were earning $100,000 revenue in the year and getting a 5% boost, that's an extra $5,000. An extra 10% boost, that's $10,000 for every star, mind you. So if you get up to 4 stars, that's an extra $40,000. That's 140%. My goodness. Increase in revenue. So I don't know about you, that sounds extremely important. That extra money could get you to purchase another location, could get you to hire additional staff, could get you to expand into catering. This is what I usually advise my clients on. This is the mindset of growth that my clients are in, and that I'm able to serve them, to conduct the research that's necessary to assess the competitors, to get a better understanding of their own strengths, their own weaknesses, the different opportunities that are out there, and the threats, and then coming up with a plan and a course of action to address them for, conducting a plan of action for their advertising, for expanding their product lines. There's a lot for you to do in business that you need an expert like myself to give you guidance on, and there's only 2 ways to take care of it. Only 2 ways, all right? One of them is to spend money, or spend time is the second one, right? So if you don't have much money, there's all the time in the world. You can go on open source research, conduct all the research you need. You can watch these videos that I'm posting here, learn what you can, and apply it immediately, but you must take massive action, all right? Who else is going to hold you accountable, right? And how you going to know what you're reading, what you're understanding, and what you see out there in the world is actually for real? So that's what I provide. I provide certainty. I know what works. I know what's out there. And instead of you having to prowl search for it, I save you the time so that way I can help you out to achieve your goals. Now, yeah, let's take out another statistic. 31% of consumers are more likely to spend more in a business that has excellent reviews. So I'll give you an example again of that restaurant. Heck, if somebody says, "Oh my goodness, you have to try the meatball sandwich and the calzones. They're spectacular. The garlic knots are beyond to dream about," right? Okay, you heard all that. I don't know about you. If I'm gonna go to a place, I just put all that effort to show up there. Normally, I probably would have just ordered one of those items. Now I'm gonna order all three because I want to make sure I taste them and I can tell the world if this guy that made that review was lost his biscuit or if he was for real, right? That's what people do. So here's another statistic. 72% of consumers say that positive reviews make them trust a local business more. I already spoke and touched on this. Yes, it adds to the validity of who you are as a business owner. If you are a legitimate business, if you're out there actually providing excellent service, a quality product, they're going to trust that more of all the counterparts in the reviews, right? So that's very important. So now here's a kicker. Here's the thing that blows me away. That kind of just makes me go crazy. I don't understand if that is out there and it's understood by business owners. They know that hey, for them to survive, they have to constantly generate new business. They got to have more clients. They got to have more patrons, right? So why is it that 52% expect to make little to no changes to their way that they generate additional clients? That they're still hoping and praying, "Oh Lord, help me please to get more word of mouth. Hopefully I service this guy so well that he'll speak so well about me. Oh, please, please, please." Oh my goodness. That's not going to work. You have to take massive action. So here's another one. What's holding businesses back? 53% of business owners say a lack of demand is a key factor of impeding growth. Layman's terms, basic, upfront, simple. A lack of demand means that you're not getting the people to come to your front door to purchase your items, to procure your services, to go ahead and go onto your webpage and purchase your items, to subscribe to your channel, to purchase your books, whatever it may be that you're doing out there. It's not happening, okay? And they say, well, how do we get them, those patrons, to get them to come out there and check us out? Well, it's out there. It's out there. So what's holding them back, man? I don't understand it. I think fear is one of the biggest ones out there. They feel that they might do it wrong. They don't have enough information yet. Just humans are inherently scared of the unknown. That's a natural fact, okay? So 3 out of 5 of business owners believe that's what's impeding their growth. Now, so let's check it out. So you got to do something. You got to do some form of advertising, but what kind? So here's a little tidbit I wanted to give out for free so you know what direction you need to go in. And this is what I provide. Provide massive value. You just heard the little the review on there and a little story on there. So there's a lesson learned. Advertising is important, right? So what form of advertisers you should take? So 90% of consumers are influenced by advertisement when they make a purchase. 90%, man, that's pretty much everybody. So which one are they going to? Check it out. If you see on here some of the different charts, you say what advertising mediums do small business use and what advertising mediums help small businesses achieve their goals. 64% of small businesses are using, they actually do, the ones that the remaining 48% that are actually participating in advertising, of them 64% are using social media. Why is that? There's millions and millions of people on every one of these platforms of social media, and then you can reach them anytime, anywhere, any place, instantly. They're all stuck on one of these phones here, right? That's what they're doing. They're stuck on the phone, looking at it every day, all day long. While they're driving, you shouldn't be doing that either way. It's very unsafe. But at work, they're getting paid to be on social media. I mean, take advantage of it. Okay, that's where your audience is at. Advertise on social media. Take advantage of that. Here's another one. What's the big reason why our business is doing it? 32% are doing to generate additional revenue, right? And to stand out from the competitors, to improve brand awareness. There's a bunch of different reasons for you to advertise, to convert leads to customers. All those means to me, all I hear is revenue, 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 right? So you got to advertise. If you're not rebuilding that pipeline of new customers, new clients, new patrons, and also keeping the ones you got, you're practically closing your doors. So here's some things. I hear this all the time, and that's okay because you can't actually convince everybody. All right, the perplexed are always perplexed. They're gonna be perplexed. So I don't spend my time on those. I work with winners who've got their business up and running. They are kind of over their heads. They're spending more time being the tactical guy on the ground, boots on ground, actually running their business and doing everything in their power to run their business, right? They have to be there. So we're doing all that. Where do they have time? After they're running the business, they're still closing the doors and still doing a bunch of admin items like, processing payroll, cutting checks, hand signing checks, handling the money movement of to a third party administrator for 401k plans for their clients. There's a lot that they're doing. Okay, so what I wanted to do is go ahead and go over all this with you, so that way you're fully aware of the options that are out there. Now, so if they're out there, they don't have the time for doing anything like that, then there's a reason for that. Okay? If they don't have the time to do those kind of items, there's a reason for that. So what I wanted to do was go ahead and give you a different way, for you to take massive action. What you could do is go ahead and at this point in time, you could advertise. Advertise on social media. You can target your specific market. You can actually target someone when their birthday's coming up. Heck, if you're running a salon or a massage parlor and you want to advertise to a specific target market, who better than those that are about to have a birthday and want to treat themselves? Or to the family members of those that are about to have a birthday. You know what? I don't know about you, now that's ingenious. Why not advertise to those that have the money to spend, a qualified buyer? Okay? That's what I consult my clients on. And that's what I can help you with. Help you with your focus. I can either do it for you, and you can hire me for your services to conduct social media advertising. Man, I've ranked myself and helped my own business. Like I said, I've run my own business called Eternal Enchantments, my own anti-aging beauty brand. And I have an anti-aging face cream called Eden's Essence that's featured and being sold. I sold over 400 units of it thus far, and it's successful for a reason, because I knew what to do in order to get the reviews to be found, from utilize keywords in multiple different ways. And because I'm an expert in that realm, I was able to actually rank my face cream above that of CeraVe. Hey, the proof's in the pudding on there. So I'm here. If you want to procure my services, what I do, I help winners win more. If you're a winner, you've been out there, you've been hitting the ground, you've been distracted by running your own business, you don't really have the time to do something like this, you can always either spend the time and have it impact your family, because you got to give up time somewhere. I mean, there's only so much time in a day. If you're coming out of your business, you're coming back, you're coming home, it's going to impact your personal life, because now you got to sit there and do some research to figure out, oh man, how am I going to drive more traffic? It increases your stress, increases your medical bills. You don't want to do anything of that. You want to go ahead and resolve that problem. Spend a little money. Spend a lot of money. That's even better. Spend a lot of money so you can drive your revenue and earn your business more money. Go ahead and get that revenue up, so maybe you can hire that manager to oversee your business, to do all the tactical items that you've been doing the whole time. You don't need to do them anymore. So you can actually do what you intended to do in the first place when you started your business, is to have more time and more money to spend it on your family, to build those bonds and relationships that you intended and wanted to do from the get-go. So that's what I'm here for. And if that's what you're looking for, If you're that business owner that has the money, you want to get to that next level, you're the business owner that I work for and that I work with. And I'm here to help you out, passionate about what I do. Again, this is Jose Bonilla. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. What I'd like for you to do is comment below. Give me your thoughts. Give me some feedback of what you were thinking on here, what you thought about this guy and his strategy, and some of the statistics. Did it blow you away? Did you know about some of these things? What are some of the ways that you love to advertise? What platform that your audience is actually found on? Go and comment below. Comment below, and also like, share, retweet, whatever it is that you can do on there. If this is something you like that might actually help somebody else that's in a small business, hey, put it out there. That's what it's for on here. Let's help each other grow. I'd like to thank you. This is Jose Bonilla again, owner of the Get Paid Brigade and consulting executive. Catch you next time.